Apportioning overhead expenses over various departments. 1. Rent and other building expenses. Lighting and heating, conditioning. Fire precaution service. Air conditioning are apportioned on the basis of floor area, or volume of department. 2. Perquisites. Labor welfare expenses. Timekeeping. Personnel office. Supervision are apportioned on the basis of number of workers. 3. Compensation to workers. Holiday pay. ESI and PF contribution. Perquisites are apportioned on the basis of direct wages. 4. General overhead are apportioned on the basis of direct labor hour, or direct wages, or machine hours. 5. Depreciation of plant and machinery. Repairs and maintenance of plant and machinery. Insurance of stock are apportioned on the basis of capital values. 6. Power/steam consumption. Internal transport. Managerial salaries are apportioned on the basis of technical estimates. 7. Lighting expenses, light, are apportioned on the basis of No of light points, or area, or metered units. 8. Electric power, machine operation, are apportioned on the basis of horsepower of machines, or number of machine hour, or value of machines or units consumed. 9. Material handling. Stores overhead are apportioned on the basis of weight of materials, or volume of materials, or value of materials or unit of materials. Some other basis of apportioning overhead costs. 1. Analysis or survey of existing conditions. 2. Ability to pay. 3. Efficiency or incentives. Under this method, the distribution of overheads is made on the basis of predetermined levels of production or sales. Difference between allocation and apportionment. 1. Allocation deals with the whole items of cost, which are identifiable with any one department, whereas apportionment deals with the proportions of an item of cost. 2. Allocation is a direct process of charging expenses to different cost centers, whereas apportionment is an indirect process because there is a need for the identification of the appropriate portion of an expense to be borne by the different departments benefited. 3. The allocation or apportionment of an expense is not dependent on its nature, but the relationship between the expense and the cost center decides that whether it is to be allocated or apportioned. 4. Allocation is a much wider term than apportionment. The suggestive bases that may be adopted for reapportionment are given below. 1. Maintenance and repair shop direct labor hours, machine hours. 2. Planning and progress direct labor wages, asset value. 3. Tool room hours worked. 4. Canteen and welfare no of direct workers. 5. Hospital and dispensary no of employees etc. 6. Personnel department no of employees. 7. Timekeeping no of card punched, no of employees. 8. Computer section computer hours, specific allocation to departments. 9. Powerhouse, electric lighting cost, floor area, cubic content, no of electric points, wattage. 10. Powerhouse, electric power cost, horsepower, kilowatt hour, horsepower times machine hours, kilowatt hour times machine hours. 11. Stores department no of requisitions, weight, or value of materials issued. 12. Transport department crane hours, truck mileage. Truck tonnage, truck ton hours, tonnage handled. No of packages of standard size. 13. Fire protection capital values. 14. Inspection hours. Method for reapportionment. 1. Reciprocal service method. This method recognizes the fact that where there are two or more service departments they may render services to each other and, therefore, these interdepartmental services are to be given due weight while redistributing the expenses of the service departments. The methods available for dealing with reciprocal services are: A. Simultaneous equation method. According to this method, firstly, the costs of service departments are ascertained. These costs are then redistributed to production departments on the basis of given percentages. B. Trial and error method. According to this method, the cost of one service cost center is apportioned to another service cost center. The cost of another service center plus the share received from the first cost center is again apportioned to the first cost center. This process is repeated till the amount to be apportioned becomes negligible. C. Repeated distribution method. Under this method, service departments' costs are distributed to other service and production departments on agreed percentages, and this process continues to be repeated, till the figures of service departments are either exhausted or reduced to too small a figure. 2. Step method or non-reciprocal method. The cost of the service department that serves the largest number of services to the other service department, S, and production department, S, is distributed first. After this, the cost of service department serving the next largest number of departments is apportioned. This process continues till the cost of last service department is apportioned. 3. Direct redistribution method. Service department costs under this method are apportioned over the production departments only, ignoring the services rendered by one service department to the other.